You guys have heard about Roseanne, the situation of her calling, I don't remember, this lady. She said she looked like a monkey. Her show got canceled. So she's finally issued an explanation. She's finally issued a statement, an apology of sorts that I think clears everything up, and I think you guys will all agree. So, in her own words.
How's it sound? I don't know.
Hello, hello.
Give me a level.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Okay.
Is it loud enough out there, Dan? I don't want to hear.
Yeah, no, well, it's fine. Because only she's mic'd. Everybody else is just getting ambient. So once she starts talking, it'll sound fine.
Oh.
See?
You said.
All right. I get frustrated with Dan. We have sound issues, and I yell at Dan. If you guys have any sound issues with unbalanced or itchy weird shit, email Dan and give him hell. Sounds good? We don't have chat anymore, so we don't even know if we're fucking up anymore. By the way, this figurine, in another video, she explains that this is a statue of her body.
Oh.
Maybe Skippy's into that. Maybe D, Roseanne would be. That kind of surprised me that Skippy wants to fuck Oprah.
Point out the figurine with your mouse. I just took it full screen.
Right here.
Yeah. There she is.
Does it surprise you that Skippy wants to fuck Oprah? I mean, that's kind of cool. He's like, damn, you know who I want to round third base on? Oprah. I wonder
I was very surprised when he said that.
What base is ass play? Because that's
the dugout.
The metaphor kind of breaks down because it's like ass play is almost more advanced than a home run in a way. In most circles, anyway.
In a way, yeah.
So I wonder if Skippy's ever fingered an asshole. You know what I mean?
I don't wonder that.
Why do I hear talking in the background? Oh, is that Ian? That must be Ian. Through your mic. All right, let's
get Sarah's info.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, as digression. In her own words, here's Roseanne explaining.
Okay, we're rolling. How's it sound?
I don't know. Hello, hello.
Give me a level.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Okay.
Oh. You said I'm in 3 outfits. Nixon.
Well, here's the problem. Like, imagine.
Are you filming?
Yeah. Yes. Imagine a presidential address, like you're busted with killing a hooker, like whatever, right?
What?
Just no. Hear me out. And they say tonight the president's going to give his address, and then the camera fades out, and it's fucking the president on his desk in the Oval Office, and he's like, "I did not have sex with that hooker," right? Imagine in his statement to keep and save his job, there were jump cuts, multiple outfits, different sets.
I'm trying to talk about Iran. I'm trying to talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran deal.
I know, but you've told me this 300 times. Do you know that if...
That's what my tweet was about.
I know. You've explained this literally 300 times.
I thought the bitch was white. God damn it! I thought the bitch was white.
So that clears it up.
Clears it right up.
So there's a lot of interesting things here about this video. First of all, this is on her official YouTube channel. This was uploaded by her.
Just her directly.
Onto the Roseanne Barr channel.
To see.
Anyway, this is probably my favorite clip to come out of this whole possibly year 2018. This might be the strongest clip of the whole year. Roseanne, what do you have to say in your defense?
His job. There were jump cuts.
Talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran deal.
I know, but you've told me this 300 times. Do you know
what is wrong with her? She's like, I don't think she's on drugs, but like, my God, she's like breaking down. She's like, Christ. She doesn't look good.
This was posted this previous week, right?
This is very recent.
You think it was recorded recently, or was this right after the incident?
No. This is recent, baby. This is after some thoughtful, after some reflection.
Yeah.
But like the question is, well, here, after I love this. This is so good. After some careful consideration and some thoughtful reflection, Roseanne has decided to issue a statement on her controversial tweet.
That's what my tweet was about.
I know. You've explained this literally 300 times.
I thought the bitch was white. God damn it! I thought the the bitch was white! Fuck!
Now, I've got an interesting question for you. Do you think this, in a way, does this help her?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm more inclined to believe her because she's like,
She's very passionate about it.
she's very passionate about it.
I'm somewhat inclined to believe that that it wasn't necessarily coming from a place of
I
racism
thought the bitch was white!
based off of that statement.
That's a strong statement.
However, I'm also inclined to believe that she's a fucking psycho.
God damn it!
What makes you think that?
God damn it! I thought the bitch was
What makes you say that,
white!
Dan?
I don't know, just something about
Well-
the way she goes about it. I don't know.
Anyway, guys, I just thought that there's really a lot of value here. I thought this was a great clip, and I thought, well, let me draft this in another way.
I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white!
No!
I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white! Damn it!
And for those reasons, I'm out.
I don't know. I've been waiting to do that for a long time. I got this soundboard here. I have another one, The Angels in Heaven. Tell me if this one's better.
I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white! Damn it!
I think the Curb one's better.
I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white!
And for those reasons, I'm out.
I love this soundboard.
Oh,
Um,
you're a conductor, dude.
I feel like a DJ for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
But here, actually, this is funny. This is like right when they start rolling. That was like her off-the-cuff thing. Have you ever seen someone famous so unhinged in your life? I think that's what's so fascinating about it. I thought the bitch was white. It's like, whoa.
All right.
It's crazy to see anybody that unhinged. But it does kind of give you an insight to how fucked up she is, kind of, in a way. It's like, whoa. Probably shouldn't have been working on that show to begin with, you know?
God damn it!
If that's where you're at mentally. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white!
God damn.
Fucking open a portal of hell with that
That
shit.
is kind of what that is,
Jesus
isn't it?
Christ.
But so then, take two. She gets her shit together. By the way, why the fuck would they
Roseanne.
put that on her official channel, man? I just love that so much. So this is her actual, real statement on it.
Barr. And I'd like to welcome you to my own studio
I thought
where I'm
the
able
bitch
to
was
speak for
white!
myself to my fellow and sister Americans without the filter of the biased media.
God damn it!
This was my statement from the very beginning, and it will continue to be forever because it is the truth. When ABC called and asked me to explain
She's
my
blinking a lot.
egregious and unforgivable tweet, I told them I thought Valerie Jarrett was white.
I thought the bitch
And
was
I also
white!
said, and I'm willing to go on The View, Jimmy Kimmel, or whatever other show you want me to go on
I'm sure
and
they want you
explain
on.
that to my audience. Now,
for
instead,
those
what
reasons, I'm
happened
out.
was about 40 minutes after that, my show was canceled before even one advertiser pulled out, and I was labeled a racist. Why, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. It's because I
blinks
voted
a
for
lot,
Donald
my God.
Trump, and that is not allowed in Hollywood.
Pretty shitty. Well, okay, so,
Man.
well, first of all, wasn't the whole premise of the show that she was like a Trump voter? And
Yes.
so clearly, I
Obviously not that.
think in a way they gave you the show because you were a Trump supporter because they thought it was an
course.
interesting dynamic.
Right.
So that doesn't make sense. Although I actually do believe that she thought she was white because I've seen a picture and the lady doesn't. My first guess wouldn't be black. And I mean, if you can elicit this response,
I thought the bitch was white!
but at any rate, I don't know. Let's say if she did think she was white, then is the tweet, like, how bad is the tweet still? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't have the whole connotation of calling a black person a monkey that everyone thought it did. So it's not as bad. Like, the context does help, but it's still...
She's unhinged, dude.
She's unhinged.
She
and
needs
that's
to
the
chill,
thing,
yeah.
is she was probably on thin ice already with the executives at ABC because she just nonstop was ranting on Twitter about all kinds of things. Right. And can you imagine working with that? I mean...
No.
I'm sure that's
Well, here
this
I
is
have-
not an isolated incident.
Yeah,
It's
I actually,
reaching.
I think what happened, like you said, is probably that they were like, all right, like
Enough.
this is,
Enough.
this is not going to get better. But see, I mean, just to kind of line that up in a way.
How did you?
Here's a clip. Again, this is all on her personal YouTube channel, which is just so fascinating to me. But here's a little soundbite they uploaded right before they started shooting the first season of her new show.
How did you? You're so fucking tired. How did you do this for 10 years?
Are you shitting me? I lost my fucking mind. I lost my marriage. I had to lock my fucking kids up. I married a dickwad and a fucking half and went broke. What the fuck do you think? Plus I got hospitalized for 4 different nervous breakdowns. That's how I did it. Thanks for asking.
That's actually great.
It's pretty wild, man. She's a fucking character.
Yeah.
You know what, Roseanne? She's such a character.
I thought the bitch was white! God